my name is Sabrena Sunshine, and I'm here on some official clown business for a hoop tutorial. The tutorial I'll be teaching you today is the chest to back roll, otherwise known as the rotating chest roll. There will be some things you may want to know how to do before starting to do this advanced move. One would be the chest roll and the back roll. There are some amazing hoopers who have done tutorials on those both two moves, which would be Deanne Love, Iso Puppy, amongst other really great talented hoopers. So if you don't know how to do those two moves, I would definitely look at those tutorials and then come back to this one to learn this move. So for this tutorial, I will do the move, and then I will break it down for you piece by piece and go over some helpful tips that you might find useful to do this move. For this tutorial, I will be using a 30-inch 3/4 Sea Glass Poly Pro hoop by Hiptronic Arts. You can find this hoop for purchase if you like it that much on their website or their Etsy. Alright, so let's get started. Here's the move in action. Alright, now let's break this move down. So the key point of contact for this move is going to be your chest area. So I would start this move as if I were to do a regular chest roll. And your hoop for either side that you choose to use. I do it on my right side. So it would be thumb facing up. And you might want to give it some momentum to have a smoother roll. So when that happens, your hoop will look like this. But you don't want to let go of your hand until your hoop makes contact with your arm to give it the straightest possible roll. So when that happens, your hoop will make contact with your chest and shoulder area. And this is the most important part because this is when you turn your body. Always make sure to keep your hand straight on both sides so it'll be a nice flat line. So when you turn, when your hoop makes contact with your chest, for me, since I'm doing this on my right side, I will turn right. So it would be flip the hoop, turn. And when you turn, your hoop should come across the back of you like this. So let's go over that one more time. So flick your wrist, let go, turn. And now it might take some time to be able to catch it. I still drop my hoop on my other side when I catch it, but practice makes perfect. That one more time. So you're going to give your hoop some momentum. You're going to flick your hoop. As soon as it makes contact with your chest, that's immediately when you turn. So it's flip, turn, catch. Flip, turn, catch. So when you turn, like I said, it should naturally just roll right on this side of your body, so it would be on your opposite hand, and then you'll just catch it. Sometimes it might take a little bit of time to actually catch it. I know it took me forever to do it, but it's one of my favorite moves, so I will do this again for you, and then this time we'll do it in slow motion. In slow motion helped you out a little bit to figure out and really understand where the main points of contact are. And the momentum with your wrist, making contact with your arm, your chest, and your other arm. Some key points that I found pretty useful when learning this move was to have your back be slightly arched, not forward, not super straight, but just slightly arched back, so that it can create an easy point to just glide across your arms. Also, I found to be really useful was to just lean your head back a little bit so you don't smack yourself in the face, because that's happened a million times. Also, what I found to be very useful is to keep your arms very straight as possible, and have your palms facing up so it's easier to grab the hoop for when it comes to your end point. Some other things that I really found to be useful is noticing when the hoop makes contact with my chest to turn. I was first learning this move and I couldn't really figure out why the hoop kept popping up. But I would flick it and it would bounce right off my collarbone. So I was like, all right, how do I find out when to turn my body in the right way? So it's right after it meets your collarbone, but still connected to your arm. So like right in this between area is when I found it to be the easiest to turn, to be able to catch the hoop on your other side. So other than that, I think those are probably the key points, and just keep drilling and drilling and drilling until you get it right. I hope this tutorial has helped you out, and I hope you can pass it on to other people. Happy hooping!